Inside the Renaissance castle itself of the 16th century, from the days of the Stuart dynasty. The area all around us here is the outer close. Back in those Renaissance times, this was full of workshops servicing the needs of the royal court, among the various departments of the royal household which were working in tandem with each other. One such department was the kitchen department, and it was on this site here where once the great kitchens stood in those days. Today we're on this structure of the Grand Battery, built here as a defensive gun platform in 1689 to strengthen the castle's defences in response to the outbreak of the first Jacobite rising that year. However, this, and the soldiers manning it later on, actually helps to defeat the last of those Jacobite risings, the 1745 of Bonnie Prince Charlie. The beginning of February 1746, down where the cemetery is today, his Jacobite forces were briefly dug in to besiege and attack the castle, trying to take it. But when the soldiers in the service of King George II opened up from here to fire back down there, they cut the Jacobites to pieces below. The escaping, bedraggled Jacobites escaping into the Highlands in retreat. That was until April 1746, when the Jacobite cause was finally crushed at the Battle of Culloden Moor near Inverness, the last land battle fought on British soil. And the Bonnie Prince's siege below the castle some weeks earlier was the last battle in Stirling Castle's history. But rewinding the clock back to the 16th century is to look at the site here where the great kitchens stood at that time. And it was in the vaults below in those days that the royal cooks, the servants, the kitchen staff, and a hive of activity were hard at work, cooking up those sumptuous dishes that were then served up in the great hall of King James IV during the banquets, and the kitchens rising above ground to an upper level at that time too. But when this structure was built at the end of the 17th century, the remaining vaults beneath were backfilled with rubble to strengthen this above ground as a gun platform. However, in 1921, there was extensive excavation work done to those vaults down below. It was on the back of that work in the 1990s, with further historical and archaeological research as part of a major restoration programme at the castle, that also saw the restoration, reconstruction of those great kitchen vaults brought back to life for you to enjoy as part of your castle visit today. So let's go find out what's on the royal menu now, as we discuss the great kitchen